Well, Gamecock athletes have participated in countless fan-friendly events over the years, but on this day, members of the football team headlined a community outreach event that was in the most unique of settings. The Eudora Wildlife Safari Park in Sally is where we found the Gamecocks for an outreach event to area youth. Lenora Sellers, Jalen Kilgore, Dylan Stewart, Mazio Bennett, Jaden Sellers, and Gerald Kilgore, they all made the trip to this venue where the first item on the agenda was putting pen, or technically Sharpie, to helmets, pictures, etc. And then after the autograph signing, the Heisman Trophy candidate came to the area where boxes of his action figures were stacked. This custom action figure of Lenoris is part of his NIL deal with the company Collegiate Legends. Lenoris has certainly become one of the most marketable players in the country, and this action figure is part of that national brand.
I saw it a couple months ago, but to see it in person today, I mean, it's just amazing. I think every kid has their superhero stage. I had Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, had monster trucks and race cars. So I mean, we had a bunch of stuff, trains, all that stuff. So yeah, I saw this dude with a Superman shirt. I seen some kids they had autographs from when they first met me, my freshman when I first got on campus. They got another one, and then so yeah, stuff like that.
Well, South Carolina edge rusher Dylan Stewart, who is earning All-America attention, he made an impact at this event, donating school supplies to the area youngsters who showed up. Yes, school is around the corner, about to crank it up. And then it was time to take a tour of this massive facility. It's 300 acres, and it features a drive-through and walking safari park with exotic animals from around the world. So the players climbing on the wagons, and they were treated to this tour of the facility where you had some very aggressive ostriches. And how about this camel engaging with the aforementioned Dylan Stewart? Dylan's not really paying attention, and the camel's had enough. Apparently he wanted a little more food at a faster pace and taking matters into his own mouth, shall we say. A little bit later, Lenoris gets into the act. I wonder if that was that very same camel. Lenoris and that camel getting along a lot better than Dylan and his camel. But again, a fun day in Sally. Again, it's not every day you see this kind of interaction between some of the best players in the country and various animals from parts unknown, but Lenora Sellers and the rest of the Gamecocks doing just that down in Sally. Well, the ACC kickoff in Charlotte was our last chance to get extensive interviews with the Tigers before preseason practice begins. Receiver Antonio Williams in high school wore the Kelly green colors of Dutch Fork. Now he's a redshirt junior in orange, and he will enter the fall having recorded a catch in all 33 games that he has played for in the Upstate. And last year he joined the likes of Sammy Watkins, C.J. Spiller, and Jacoby Ford. He became the fourth Clemson player since 2000 to record a passing touchdown, a rushing touchdown, and a receiving touchdown in a single season. That was part of what was statistically his best year in the Upstate, but he wants more.
I'm trying to maximize this year, take a next step from last year, and declare for the draft. But any way I can to take that next step and that next level that's what I've been trying to do. And it all starts in the off season, and then we about to start camp. So got to keep going strong.
He's just a very committed and focused young person. I mean, really has a vision for what he wants to do, and that drives him. It drives his habits. And so I think you don't always see that in young people. He's not a distracted kid at all. I mean, he is locked in and always has been. So I think that's where it starts for him, because, again, that's what dictates his habits. He is incredibly gifted when it comes to his understanding of the nuances of playing the receiver position.
And the Tigers are set to open preseason practice on Thursday. And, of course, the days and hours leading up to that first workout are filled with anticipation, because that first practice, you will see a heightened sense of awareness and urgency on the part of the players, because that August 30th opener against LSU getting closer and closer.
It's that time of the year where, you're just itching to put them pads on and lace those cleats up, because, it's time. And we got that first big game versus LSU, and a lot of anticipation going into that. So we got to put the work in and then see what happens on game day.